What is up, YouTube? Victor, the rookie card specialist here. Just basically doing a practice run for the Hobby Palooza coming up this Sunday for me. Here's the thing. This is my first time using, or should I say, my first time ever going live. So if somebody is out there and somebody can hear me and see me okay, please drop a comment for me so I know that everything's going okay. Also, not only is it my first time going live, but it is also my first time using the StreamYard software. And can I say, and this isn't a plug, I'm not being paid by them at all, but I will say that I have spent a few days learning this software, testing this software, and kind of learning the ins and outs and talking to a couple of people. Can I say that this StreamYard software has impressed the heck out of me? This actually opens up a whole bunch of possibilities for me, which I'm excited about. So hopefully this will be a continued learning curve for me. Hopefully I won't have too many hiccups. If I do, please extend me the grace to give me the time to learn this thing. I do have a few topics that I want to talk to everybody. It's going to be a fairly short stream. It's just a test run for me, but I do have a few topics that I'd like to talk with you all about. And first one is being obviously Hobby Palooza. We just saw the kickoff with Mike and Ty and bringing on Tops, which was pretty cool, giving us all the updates on what they're up to. I really appreciate the work that Mike and Ty are putting into this, and the entire Bench Clear Media team is just really cool to see all of this happen. I do have an opportunity to be on Hobby Palooza. I am scheduled to go on live Sunday morning at 11 a.m. So I got the church service hour. So we're going to be going to Hobby Church if that's the case. But I am on right after Pepino Man at 11 a.m. Central, and right after me is going to be Card Cutter. So hopefully you can make it for that. Also, what am I going to be talking about? Come on, man. You already know. No, but I'm going to be giving what I consider a rookie card thesis. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. Another topic I wanted to talk to you guys was the National. Really excited about this opportunity to go to the National. I'm really happy about it. I live about 50 minutes away from the National in good traffic. In bad traffic, which is right about now because it's construction season on the expressways, in bad traffic, I'm probably more like an hour and 20 minutes away. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a VIP pass. I procrastinated and I thought I had plenty of time to get the pass. And this past week, they made the announcement that they are out. And so, bummer. I had to go ahead and just get the general admission tickets. I am planning on going all 5 days. But a lot of that's going to depend on certain things. And here's one thing about the National that I don't hear a lot of people talking about. And I think this is a really important thing that we got to grasp for the National. And that is stamina. I have found that it takes a really big toll on the body. So I think if I want to lose, maybe 5 pounds before I go to the National, maybe, if you lift weights, maybe get that extra set in. If you like walking or running on a treadmill or something, maybe go that little extra mile, because you want to go in good and strong, good and healthy, so you have the stamina to make it throughout the week, because it is exhausting, especially when you get to about day 3. And so that's just my little bit of advice. I'm going to be taking more frequent rest breaks. I just had foot surgery about 16 months ago or so. And so my ankle is I had some tendon issues, so I had to get surgery. So I'm still a little tender with that. So I'm going to be taking. I seen my son has one. I don't own one, but I'm going to pick one up. Is these little fold up bench stools? They're like no bigger than a 5 gallon bucket, but they fold up. And I think I'm going to be purchasing one of those and throwing it in my backpack because from my experience going to the National in Chicago, and this is going to be my fifth one, but there's not a lot of places to sit down. And since I couldn't get a VIP pass to get into the lounge, I'm going to have to do something different because I don't want to sit on the floor. So I think I'm going to try one of those little fold up chairs and just throw it in my backpack. They're rather small. Like I said, they're no bigger than a 5 gallon bucket. My plan this year for the National is going to be different from previous years. I am going to, first and foremost, my number one priority for the National this year is socializing with the community, more specifically content creators. That was, I got to experience that in 2019. And that's the one thing I'm really looking forward to. The second thing that I'm going to be doing at the National is research. I want to be able to talk to certain dealers, certain collectors, preferably those that have been around a while. And I want to be able to I'm sorry, I got distracted by the comments. Hey, Bink. Are we close to getting any rookie card survey results? It's been a while since I checked them. I checked them maybe a month ago. I would say no, we're not getting close. I'm wanting to get to a certain number, and if we don't get to that number, I don't even see it worth even talking about it. I will display the results at some point. But I was thinking like 1 year and or 1,000 surveys, whichever comes first. So I'm taking it just day by day, month by month, and see how it evolves. Dave, what's up, Dave? Great idea. Chicago is terrible for sitting space. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Also, what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to talk to some old head collectors, dealers, the guys that have been around for, like, let's just say 20, 30, 40 years. And I want to like interview them about certain topics that I have on the rookie card. I want to be able to just fill in the gaps and get their seasoned experience opinion. And so I have a plan to just really, it's more like a journalistic role that I'm going to be taking on and just talking to various people about that topic. What else did I want to talk to you guys? As far as my purchases, the last National, I had a plan A, and that my plan A was to get a Frank Thomas 1990 O-Pee-Chee rookie card in a 10, and I couldn't find one. My other plan A was either the Frank Thomas or a Kobe Bryant Topps Chrome rookie in an 8, and I ended up the guy that that's the one thing I regret not getting, and I did not get that Kobe Bryant. The guy wanted I think he wanted like $800 cash at the time, and he wanted Patrick Mahomes rookie cards, and I tried to do both cash and trade with him, and he just wasn't interested. So I did not get my Topps Chrome Kobe rookie. So and now that one's a little out of reach for me. We've got the comments pouring in now. Bink Scott says, copy that. Ray from Philly. Hey, Vic. Hey, Ray. How you doing, man? We got here 1979 for me. All right, so the guys are talking. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Also, as far as what I'm going to be purchasing, I think I'm going to go more freestyle this year. I had, the previous years, I've always had like a game plan, but I think I'm just going to go with my gut this year and I'm going to just go freestyle. Also, I'm just my intuition is going to be that there's going to be better deals to be had on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm more than likely going to make my purchases on those days and just focus on the socializing aspect and my interview process for the first few days. Other than that, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I did last year or in 2019. I found out that I was asking these dealers a very key question. And the question that I would ask them when I would look at their stuff was, how are you basing your prices? And I found that when I would ask these dealers that, they almost seemed surprised. Like, I noticed like their eyes get real big and like, what do you mean? Well, and I would say, well, where are you getting your prices from? How are you basing your prices? And I was shocked to hear the answers. A lot of them basically would tell me, I get it, Beckett book value. Okay. I don't have a problem with that to a certain extent. Other guys would tell me, man, I'm just winging it, which really shocked me. But then the majority of dealers would say eBay comps. And that's kind of what I was looking for. And then I would get some guys that would, they would give me the eBay comps. But they were flexible for the most part. And so that's good. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was, as far as my experience with the National, I actually wrote an article on this on my website back in 2019. But and the article was basically some of my takeaways on the National and what I learned at this National for the last National. And the first one was asking the question, how are you basing your prices? The second one was my backpack. I had a backpack that was sitting low on my lower back. And when I would lean over to look at cards at a table, eventually it took its toll on my lower back. My backpack, when I put my snacks and my water and my cards and everything else that I had in there, that backpack weighed a good 20, 30 pounds. And after the second or third day of leaning over, my back was on fire, man. And come to find out, by day 3, my backpack had these adjustment straps on the side here. And I pulled down on those adjustments and it made the backpack sit higher on my back. And that really made a world of difference. So some of you older cats out there, be cautious where that backpack is sitting. That was one of the takeaways that I learned. And then, like I says, the plan A and the plan B, have a plan A, have a plan B. But this year, I'm going freestyle. And let's take a look at some of these comments. Dave says, I collected 86 through 92. A little bit, thought mid-90s, started back. Hey guys, let me know. Can you hear me okay and see me okay? Is everything, as far as technology wise, is everything going okay? I would appreciate that. Bink says, I wonder if the dealers at the show will be holding on to those high prices from February and March. We'll see, Bink. We'll see for sure. Ray says, and Vic, don't forget good cushion walking shoes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dave said, I think there will be deals to be had, especially the lower end autos, $10 to $15. Dealers will want to move inventory. Higher end stuff will have to wait until late Saturday and Sunday for better deals. Good point. Tops Vintage, all good, Victor. Thank you for that. Tops Vintage 316 is here. Bing says, loud and clear, Victor. Okay, guys, thank you for that. Hey, and the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about before I let you guys go, episode 49, I was doing a a PSA reveal of my most recent submission and some of my most recent pickups. But I got into a little bit of a rant about what I was listening to. I listened to a lot of content creators, and there was this trend happening and going around that base cards are garbage, that we need to like stop collecting that. We need to stop sending base cards to PSA, and and there was just a lot of that kind of talk, and it really was getting under my skin. And I did 2 or 3 days of this, and I just about had enough, because I think that's really unfair to say. And I just wanted to, apologize if I came off a little rough around the edges, but I just felt like I needed to let that out of my chest, because base cards are a big part of what I collect. Base cards are a big part of the set registry. But as I started talking to different content creators here and there, I think what they were getting at was like opening up ultra modern product and sending in, everything that you pull from the packs, and just sending everything in to get great. And I think that was the type of base cards that they were referring to. And okay, I get it, my bad type of thing. But yeah, that was more on episode 49, and I just wanted to clear the air on that side of things. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take off. I'm going to go through the comments one more time. Brian has joined us. There will be any deal on $10 beers. Oh, I doubt it. Laughing out loud. I'll go broke and get nothing if I go freestyle. I hear you. It's freestyle, but with a soft plan there, Nate. Things got busy. Brian was going to ask if you needed any Dylan Carlson cards. There you go. Deals happening all the way around. Well, listen, guys, thanks for sitting with me through this test run. Again, Hobby Palooza, Sunday morning service at 11 a.m. I'll see you guys there. Thanks.